I'll look for any sound. I think I should save this, maybe, I guess. Different. What is it? What is this one? Oh, hey, equally divided mind. How you doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, I haven't been streaming at this time lately. I've been streaming a little earlier. But yeah, nice to see you back. I don't know if you've seen the stream since, but I got this little instrument now. Got this new toy, and it's pretty good for microtonal stuff. I have Nautilus I'm playing in Nautilus right now, and this is all the lit up keys on here. I don't know if you can see like every other key's lit up. That's Porcupine, and then the large step is this blue one. From there to the next note is the large step, and then all the other steps are the same size. And then I know it's hard to make out on the screen, but there's a dark pink and then kind of light pink, or like fuchsia, I guess, and like more pink, pastel pink, I guess. And if you go diagonal right to a fuchsia, or whatever you call that, that's a pure fifth. That's perfect fifth. Then if you go up to the pastel pink, it's the slightly diminished fifth. I think I have it on here. Where is it? Oh man, I don't have 29 on here anymore. I have the Pote. It's not the same, but the step sizes they correspond. So we've got the pure fifths. We got a bunch of pure fifths, and then we have the kind of diminished fifths. In 29, these are slightly. This should be like 662, and this should be 703.5. That's the only difference. But yeah, this is the 662, and then going to a fuchsia one is 70, whatever the pure fifth is. But yeah, I got that, and I have pigments. So this is like, you might have seen this. I can't remember, but yeah, it's been a while actually. Maybe you haven't. I can't believe I've been streaming for this. I've been streaming for like over a month now. But yeah, I got pigments now. So I was doing Vital. I kind of stopped doing Vital because I'm too wrapped up in pigments, but I really like pigments. I understand why it's not free. And actually, I was having a lot of fun just doing the presets for a pretty long time. But I've just started the last couple days actually making, kind of tweaking my own sounds. So that's kind of where I'm at now. So I'm still playing with Nautilus, still playing with Porcupine. Now they're both in one. Well, I realize now how Nautilus is like double Porcupine. So I've been learning Nautilus by like just doubling the Porcupine modes. And that's kind of how I think about stuff on here when I do bother to think about it. And I can kind of see, like, you can play the scales on here. It's it's like mode 1 of Porcupine. And the triads are not hard to pick out. If you go to the left of the lights, it just doubles that, slightly lower. So this, I'm not used to playing on the. It's just like with the piano, which it's like at first it's hard to. You just want on piano. You either want to stick with just the black keys or just the white keys when you start, and then kind of gradually mix them together, kind of the same way on this layout. It is sort of similar too, actually, but anyway. So that's what I've been doing. But yeah, probably just gonna start jamming a little more. So I noticed the audio is a little better when I cut off the mic when I do the jams, so start doing that as well. did a big fretting error and didn't realize you had to file down all your wrong frets. Oh no. But you did a new correct. You did a new precise measurements from scratch. It's pretty good now. Well, yeah, I mean, you gotta learn from your mistakes. I know that's it's gotta be rough to well, was it the guitar itself that got damaged, or was it just the toothpicks? Oh, it was the frets. I see. Never mind. Well, hopefully that's not like a huge. I don't think you have to start. It doesn't sound good, but only the toothpick space. So like, so you carve out the frets and then. I'm guessing it was the space between some of the frets, like from like going down the neck, like from one fret to another. You probably mismeasured, I'm assuming, or it's quite easy. Oh, right on, cool. Yeah. I see. Now I imagine those measurements are not easy to get. I mean, I wouldn't know. I've never done anything like it, but I've looked at a chart or two just out of curiosity, and it looks complicated. Because there's some website where you can that helps you to refret. I think you might be using that. I wonder. You know the formula and you did it on your phone. Oh wow, that's cool. Yeah, I would not. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but you can tell me. I'm probably never gonna do anything with it. Oh, I mean, sure, why not? Let me know. Maybe I'll appreciate the logic of it or something. No guarantees though. I'm confused enough already. So, um, I have a. I'm not as into guitars. If I had like a beater, I used to have one, but it got stolen, unfortunately. That was years ago. But I used to have like an extra guitar, an extra 7 string that I probably, maybe, I guess, if I still had it, maybe I would brave it. But now I just have one guitar, and it's an acoustic guitar, and it's not like a super nice guitar or anything, but it's nice enough that I don't want to mess with it. Also, don't trust myself to stuff like that. I always make. I mean, anything I do, I usually make some pretty egregious errors along the way. So I tend to avoid stuff that's a little like I didn't go into chemistry for a reason, I guess. Well, then I can't understand it, but if say I could understand it, I wouldn't trust myself with the not to like make stuff explode, I guess. In the meantime, I think I might tweak some different sounds. We'll see. The space from the beginning of the string to the end of it, scale length is notated with X. And half is where the octave is. Yeah, okay, well I get that, I guess. Yeah. So you just take the length of the full string. Yours is 48 centimeters. I can see how you would get your like JI intervals from that. Because if you divide it into a third, I guess you'd get there. Wait, what? If you cut it in half, you get an octave. If you made it 2/3 the length, it would be a fifth, I guess. Something like that. I'm trying to do the... If it was... I could see the JI ratios, I guess. But then any like equal division stuff, I'm sure that's partly why all the guitar frets always look like different. All the frets are different sizes. I wonder like how... They must be pretty precise with that when they like make those in a factory. Like make a guitar neck in a factory, or a guitar in a factory, or I guess anyone making a guitar. It must be pretty precisely measured, because you don't want an out of tune instrument. So I wonder how precise they get. Might start a new one. I like these. I like where is it? I'm in the wrong part. I like this stuff. And divide it by 2 to the 1 over n. And then take the result and subtract it by your scale length. So 48 divided by 2 to the 1 over, say you were doing 22. 1 over 22, and then you'd subtract that from, I guess, 48 again. And that would be your centimeter. Oh, you're making a kite guitar? Is that what that is? Half of 41. Oh, that's cool. I think you were telling me that. I talked to Kite. I did a video chat with Kite. He was, I posted on the Microtonal Facebook group that basically saying I was curious about the instrument and why it's not used more for playing in different tunings. And he messaged me on there and said, hey, let's do a video chat. I have a little instrument and I'm working on a firmware update for it. And so we did that, and he showed me his firmware, how it's not done. It's got a ways to go, I think. But yeah, it was really cool. But basically, like, with his update, you can choose an Edo, and it will just map it for you on the instrument. Like, this layout is just a custom light configuration. It doesn't like if I were to change the octave of this, or, well, that wouldn't make a big, well, yeah, it wouldn't actually make a difference. It would shift everything over like 2 keys. But like the lights will not respond to anything in my VST or anything like that. Well, they wouldn't normally anyway, not the VST in particular, but with his firmware update, the instrument will use MPE, because it uses MPE anyway. So you can do like those 3 notes. I'm all sliding them all individually. I don't know if maybe you're familiar with that, but basically it's just every note gets its own like identity, basically. But yeah, with his firmware update, you could like tell it like 22 or up to 55, so you could tell it 41, and it will actually like just load the scale of 41, like the default view on here. You play guitar, so you probably will maybe can make sense. Kind of. This is actually like this is the default layout, and it's set in fourths. So it's similar to like to a guitar or bass guitar, more specifically. So yeah, the default layout is these rows are a fourth apart each. So it's too bad I can't do 58. I think well, anyway, yeah, I've never even thought or heard of or anything with 58. So 58 was that 29, half 29? Oh, double 29. I'm doing 29 right now. Now I'm kind of curious. But well, I'm doing a subset of 29, but I did make a layout on here for 22. And this is what it looks like. But it's only like 2 octaves and some change. So I might try to do another one because it's not a big range. There's a channel on YouTube that's only 58 Edo classical. I can understand the attraction to 29 because of the fifths. But other than that, I can kind of see why like 31's more popular. But 29 is interesting. I mean, I've been playing that for a while now. Not the full thing, just the Nautilus. But Nautilus, at least, I like it. I like the pure fifths, and when I'm just noodling around, a lot of times I can play what I'm hearing. Like I have to find it. Like once I know this instrument and the layout a little better, I'll be able to play. I think I'll be able to pretty much play what I hear. Some stuff might not really be there, but it has all the thirds. Yeah, it's the thing with like 29 is like it doesn't seem to have like a. I haven't really looked at the full tuning much at all. I pretty quickly latched on a Nautilus for unknown reasons, but they don't have the JI. They don't even have the I don't even have the chart on here. Let me look at 58. Maybe it has a little more info on it. No, not really. Whoa. Here's another. This is something I've not gotten into really at all. Like I know it's like quarter sharp. That's a lot of notes. 29's a lot of notes, honestly. I think I could go back, and now that I have this thing, I'm kind of thinking of going back to like 17 and 19, which I used to mess with a lot on my keyboards. And I was actually trying to play those on the keyboards, not a custom layout or anything, just they're just a little wider. I tried 19 and 17 and 24. Oh yeah, it's the two lovers. Yeah. But yeah, I kind of want to see how like 17 feels on this. and 19 as well. Someone was actually asking about 19, and I think it would be, but I don't know. Like I came up with that setting for 22, and it seems way better than like playing on a keyboard. I'll give it that, but it's still like 2 octaves feels pretty small. You'll do some fan art of, oh yeah, nice. Yeah, I'll put them up in the corner. You can see the little corner. I don't know if you can see that, but no, the mouse won't go to it. But I put the Nautilus up there just for the people who already know. For the real fans. Yeah, that'd be cool. I need to learn how to save my the layouts, because this will only store 3 on board. So I have this. This is my Nautilus / Porcupine layout, and then I have that 22 Edo, and this one I might start playing with this in a couple minutes. Actually, this is what is it? Octave 5 of the harmonic series. Whichever one 16 through 32 is. So 1 to 2 is 1. 2 to 4 is 2. Why does that thing do that? Every time I pull my hand up, my camera like does this. So 1 to 2 is 1. Still doing it. Stop doing that. Why does it do that? There's got to be a setting on here. What the heck is that? Is that actually... No, it's not. Five one five one 51515. Interesting. Let's boot it up. This is not less than 29. Let's do it. So this looks so familiar. Is this like a semaphore or something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 long, 4 small. Is that semaphore maybe? I did some stuff in semaphore. Not really, but where were we at? So 5 1 5 1 5. Hope it's 5. So what is... So this is an 8-note scale. I probably won't do a layout for it because I need to learn how to save my... So you can save all these layouts like on your computer, and then you can exchange them out. But I haven't learned how to do that yet. I don't know how time consuming it is, so I'll kind of wait. This looks like semaphore. I think it is. But either way, I'll just put a maybe. Wait, let me see. Is there 29 semaphore? Five long, 4 short. Yeah. 551515151. Yeah. You don't have a computer? Oh, are you on your phone? Ah. Let's see. So, what was that doing? I don't really need the keyboard mapping, do I? Maybe not. So I'm actually using Surge to tune pigments. Check out the Silicano. Yeah, nice. Very nice. Yeah, you can actually you can set Surge to be your MTS ESP source. So if your synth is MTS ESP compatible, it'll do it automatically. Where is it? Right here. And then, oh, that didn't work. Hold on, I think I have to refresh this. Oh, I guess it refreshed. Probably don't need the keyboard mapping, but anyway, I'm gonna get rid of this again. Going to do a Stephen Weigel with them YouTube emotes. Volcano green light. Is it okay? I'm not sure what you're asking. Is the volcano okay? I like that volcano. I don't know anything about the emotes and stuff. I mean, I know what they are. I'm more familiar with it on Twitch. And I do know who Stephen Weigel is. I've listened to, I think, every now and then, all the free podcasts. Oh, I get it now. Oh, with that one album. Okay, I do get it. It just went over my head. Yeah. Right on. Did you make that, or is that that's just something that pops up? Yeah, you post as many emotes as you want on here. I don't care. What am I doing? Oh, this thing. Yeah, let's try this out. So this is a 16 note scale. I mean, layout. It's meant for the JI. Oh, that's your favorite song. I don't know if I've heard that one. I haven't listened to like that whole album. If I remember correctly, it's very long, but I do enjoy quite a bit of it. He plays parts of it on his podcast, and he usually picks out like good parts. So since this is a 16 note layout, it might kind of match up. Oh no, this is a 9 note scale. Never mind. It's quite the doozy. I've heard some of it. I mean, it's pretty crazy. That's for sure. I mean, he's not afraid to just try shit out, which is cool. Also, like, just the ideas behind his music are like um, I don't know. It just his grasp of the big picture is quite. I don't know what the word. I mean, it's just crazy. I don't understand how he thinks. Like he thinks on such a macro level about tuning. I feel like I cannot understand. I yeah, I don't know. It's quite incredible. Just like his ability to think about just different tunings and kind of like these really broad concepts about tuning, and he'll just incorporate that idea, or he'll just make something based off those ideas, like but yeah, I don't know the math and stuff as well. That's for sure. I have a hard enough time just like I'm still not comfortable in any tuning other than 12. I'm still like trying to get comfortable with one other tuning maybe. But yeah, I don't think I'm really capable of thinking about tuning in that broad of a way. So when I hear him talk about the concepts and stuff, I'm very like just kind of in awe. But yeah, it's very cool. Anyway, yeah, let me try this thing out. I wonder if it'd be easier for me anyway if I just, because I've been doing so much porcupine, just to stick in, Nautilus, just stay in Nautilus. You have an idea in D Lydian sharp 2? Yeah, sure. Send me something. I'll if you have like a something you want, if you have like a recording or something you want to send, I'll load it up. If it's not like super long, I'll just go ahead and listen to it or watch it or whatever it is. So I can change the row offset. Try to like shrink it slightly. Or expand it a little bit. So this is a 9-note scale. Let's try like that's way too wide. Let's do actually, yeah, maybe I just need to shrink it. Let's try like 4. D, C sharp, G sharp, A, C sharp, F sharp, A, C sharp, B, A. Oh, it's just a scale? It's like a scale? Oh, about 12. Oh, I see. That's an idea. That's a scale you have in 12. So, oh, it's a melody. I see. It's not a scale. Oh, right on. Let me, hold on. We're gonna do that. Actually, you know what? This would make this other thing easier to mess with too, I think. Because it's not a big... That'd be easier. Let's see. I'll just switch my controller for a second. So how do I go back to 12? This makes you happy. That's very nice. Yeah. Well, let's hear it. I'm curious to hear this. And Lydian Sharp 2 is always interesting because it's got a darkness about it that's kind of intriguing, and that retains that mysteriousness of Lydian and all that. Anyway. So I'll put the D in the bass. It's a bit unstable. Right on. I'll hold this. You know what we could do even is I have yet to try to run multiple instances of Pigment. Can you like hold a note on here? Well, it says a sequencer. I have never even used it yet. I have no idea how to use this. Oh, you have to turn it on. That would help. That's not what I want. I just want to hold a D out. Just boot up another synth and get a D drone going. I haven't loaded up Surge in a while. I mean, not Surge, Vital. I don't know if I want to go back to Surge. Do I have a good drone sound? I don't know if I want to go back to Vital either. I'm scared to do multiple instances of Pigments though, because it's pretty CPU heavy. I guess it doesn't hurt to try it though. Let me insert some MIDI. Let's try this. Let's just try something else. Holy shit. That's not gonna sustain. Oh, I had some string stuff. This is the string stuff. What is this? This is bland. It sounds like it might sustain without being annoying. Maybe that'll work. Alright. Oh, hey Melee. How you doing? Welcome back. I have not been streaming at this time. I have been streaming though, but at a different time. I kind of miss streaming at this time because I I have a lot more people pop in. The new time is, I've had Jim Green come in once or twice, but maybe one other person's popped in, I can't remember, but you had no time to watch on weekdays. Yeah, I don't know what time zone you're at, but I switched to, I started streaming at like 10 on Eastern time, 10 p.m. Eastern time, more or less. But, oh, I got this little instrument, and I'll load that up again in a second, but that's been a big thing. Right now I'm gonna try this melody out, if I can find a good sound. It's got an annoying onset, but we're just gonna hold it out anyway. There we go. All right, just hold this out and let that ring, and then I'm gonna play Equally Divided Minds melody. Since the chat window is kind of moving down, I'm gonna pull it up in notes so I have it. Well, I would if it actually would copy and paste. The heck, come on. Wow, they really make it painful to copy and paste a message in the chat window. Holy moly. Okay, maybe that worked. Wow. Okay. And see, now we're gonna play with this melody. Not like that. Like kind of more regular style. Let's get a little more interesting sound. That's not bad. That's fine. Okay, just stick with that for now. Yeah, Pigments has some great presets too, so definitely try some other stuff. 6:30 on Friday in Australia. Oh, right. Yeah, that's more like a normal time. But yeah, I'm a bit of a night owl. It's 4:30 a.m. where I'm at, and I'm at like peak alertness. Well, might be exaggerating a little bit. Not tired. want the D, C sharp on a major 7. Oh, right, that's not hard to do. Drone. That's cool. It's a monoharmonic minor, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, disclaimer, this is all in 12. We kind of took a little detour. But I have to say, I do like having this drone. I don't think Vital is... Let's try going to... Oh, this is Pigments. I want to try something. I want to keep the drone. And I think I want to switch to JI. Where is it? This is it. So for some reason the sound is exactly the same. Is that right? Oh, there we go. No, we just gotta re-trigger it. So let's keep that. And then, oh, I gotta do this in search. Hold up. It doesn't sound like 12. Oh yeah, it was 12. That was definitely 12. Yeah, the tuning is all done on Surge, so you can kind of see all that next to my camera. But yeah, we're gonna do some harmonic series stuff. Let's find out. Yeah, spot on. A sharp, if you will, but yeah. good ear. Yeah, so I'm gonna load up this. This is my like harmonic series layout for harmonic 16 to 32. So like octave 5 of the harmonic series. Where does pigments keep going? And sorry, I'm like weirdly slow. Well, pigments just is disappearing. I don't know where it's going. Hold on, where is it? Also, I'm not used to Mac, so I can't. I know you can like make all the windows pop out. I can't remember how to do it. Alright. So this is, I'll explain the layout a little bit. This row is like the 1 and the 5. And so the bluish row, it's first in the 3rd harmonic. So root 5th. That drone, I don't know what the hell it is, so it's, I think it's that. So it's like a 17th harmonic, so it's making everything sound weird, but that's this row. And then this row is the, so the yellow green, it's not really a row, it's diagonal. That's the 10th and the 7th, or the, you know, the 5th and the 7th. So to get your harmonic 7th chord, you just that's there. Yeah, this drone is modalizing this in a very interesting way. And then all the pink, that's all of octave 4, or the rest of octave 4. So the 9th, the 11th, and then the why is this in 7? Oh, this isn't right. This didn't load up right. I might have programmed it wrong. I thought I double checked. I might have oh, that's right. Oh, okay. Now it's right. Oh, I know what's wrong. I changed my offset. My row offset. Okay, now it should be working. That's why it was sounding weird. It wasn't the drone. Well, that may have contributed, but okay, wow, this finally makes sense. Okay, so this is your harmonic 7th. This is your root 5th. You can hear it now, though. Anyway, I just go with whatever's happening. I just assume it's all correct. And anyway, so harmonic 7, which you can hear now. So root 5th, and then the 5th and the 7th harmonic. So and then this is octave 4. The rest of octave 4 is pink. So if you want like you know, like the 9, 11, blah blah blah. It's like right there. Or whatever. And yeah, I guess it'd be here or here. There you go. There it kind of sounds like it up there. And the 15 and all that. The 13, I mean. We do have the 15 too, of course. I think it's 11, 13, 15. Yeah, and then the rest of octave 5 is in the unlit regions. So if you want the weird harmonics, you just play the blank notes. So I don't want to annoy you, but I always wonder other harmonics 13 through 26. Very curious. Love the neutral third. Going to make fan art of the neutral third, of the neutral scale as well. Other harmonics 13 through 20. Yeah, so they're all here. So these are, if you just want to hear some of the harmonics, we can do that. And actually, like, this layout is pretty, well, I'm not saying there's not a better way of doing it, but so far it's pretty nice for Alright, so that's our fundamental. What the heck? There we go. So yeah, we can hear like just all the higher harmonics. So here's like so now it's over the 1-1, so like here's the 5, then the 7, so here, or yeah, here's not the 5 but the 5th, here's the 3, the 5, the 5. How do you do this? There it is. And then here's our 7. And then if we want to add like the 9, there's the 11. 15. So if we play on like just next to those, you get some of the higher harmonics. So right next door to the root is your 17. So what were you asking about? You said other harmonics 13 through 26. So we have what do we have right now? 16 through 32. So if we root 13, how do we do that? Where's our 13? Our 5 is here. There's our 13. So wow, it's shaking my house. I don't want to annoy the neighbors. How do I, oh, this is in Vital. I'll just make this slightly less beefy. Yeah, let's turn it down to it. So that's our 13, I think. 13 through 26, so yeah. And 27, so that's too high. So here's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, so on. 21. 2. How far are we going? 23. We get both these rows. You can hook this up to a sustain pedal, but I can never get it to work. But yeah, that's that sound. If you want to hear that with the other screen. It's gonna be an easy way to do this. Like that one. That's kind of neat. Kind of curious as what. That's the 15th. It's kind of an interesting one. They're in pain. Stop. I think I read that too late. You'll go work on your guitar. Oh, right on. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Have fun. Yeah. I will not pass out of sleeplessness. I get enough sleep. I just have a strange. I'm just a night owl. Well, I usually get enough sleep, but anyway, cool. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the suggestions and stuff. It was fun to kind of play around with the different scales and whatever. So. this is kind of fun. Oh no. Stop. Oh my god. How do you make it stop? Just okay. How long has it been? 2 hours? Yeah, it was fun. You could like just pick a different root note and probably come up with a totally different thing. Anyway, I'm not gonna do that right now though. Just do that. I really wanted to come up with a sound on pigments. I think I'm gonna save this though, because should I just save this? I guess so. I don't really need that. I want to come up with like a just really simple like basically analog sound, I guess, but not even analog, like just computery sounding. For some reason, everything in Pigment sounds really pleasant. Yeah, well, not everything, but it's like hard to go wrong almost. And I was playing with this last night, but I got too carried away with like crazy sounds. I don't know if I want that though. I kind of like the like even just the sine wave sounds so nice. Sound that good on the low end though. I haven't messed with this at all. It's kind of cool. I have no idea how this works. I'll probably save that for later though. What did I attach to this? No. That's not what I want. This one. There we go. interesting little area. So maybe we should put this on there. I kind of like that. Oh wow, that actually makes a big difference. Whoa. So the neat thing about this is when this is in MPE mode, pigments I mean, macro 1 just defaults to, well, instrument has a y-axis it's called, so like the higher up on these pads, which are like the keys on here, the higher up on these pads you play the note, the higher the y-axis value is. So if we assign macro 1 to something, you can just adjust it right away. So if you look at the macro 1 right there, you'll see where it's at. So if I press the key down here, see, you'll sit at the bottom. If I press the key or pad, whatever you call this thing, at the top, it's maxed out. And then of course as you're playing, you're just not going to be consistent anyway. So you'll get very organic variation, and then when you want to modulate it, it's as simple as just moving your fingers up and down. It's pretty cool. Which, it's kind of hard to be really precise with it, at least so far. I'm sure with practice it gets easier, but it seems good for like stuff that doesn't need to be precise, of course. Yeah, I might go back to Porcupine. I mean, call it Porcupine. Go back to Nautilus. If I can find it. I'm in the wrong. No, I was not in the wrong. Here we go. Just getting the tuning set up. too many tunings in my folder now. It's hard to make sense of it. And I'm going to load up that on here. Oops. What did I do? It's fine. Alright. I kind of wish this was like slightly clickier or grittier. It's a little better. I'm scared of this wave folder getting too crazy too fast, but let's try a little bit of it. Yeah, it's too much. That I could like assign to another macro or something. But I don't have aftertouch assigned to anything. Oh, we have a ring modulator here. That's probably too crazy too, but let's just see. That's not bad on a low level. And one thing too on here, you can change the aftertouch curve. So like, sometimes you don't want it to be, like maybe this will work if I like make it harder to get there. So if I change this curve, now I really have to push to really get it to activate. Which is pretty cool. You can even set points so it's even more, like it won't do anything until I push it down quite a bit. And then doing that, I might actually be able to get away with a little more. Not that much. Not for this. I don't want a crazy sound. I just want something kind of simple. This might not even be the sound I want to do, but it's too much. I could even probably do like a on-off basically, I think. Yeah, you can. Might be interesting to like get this to stagger so that it's like a little staircase, I guess. Maybe make it a ramp at the end. That's pretty cool. That could be cool, but not for like a lead tone. But and there's a way to like set the macro so that this is off until I turn the macro on for it. But I think I'm gonna do something else. I want something kind of simple. But I do want to be able to trigger a little grid, so maybe a similar thing with the resonance. And the filter. Maybe like kind of like this. So right now velocity is on nothing. Oh, I don't need that. Set that to this. What if we did like the tiniest little bit? I gotta pull these back a little bit. Should be okay. Oh, hey, Romeos. Welcome back. You missed the Pigment streams. Sounds like a versatile synth. Yeah, I just got it, so I actually this is actually my first time like kind of like tweaking on stream Well, maybe not. I think I did a little bit. But yeah, I love it. It's I like haven't. I just today went back to a Vital just to get this bass tone, which is not working right now. It's just a preset anyway. But yeah, Pigments is awesome. I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. But it's definitely like it can go pretty crazy, but it's more, I don't know, it's easier to like just get a basic good sound with like a good tone. It's pretty easy to just find a good tone. So for like basic keyboard sounds, I think it's a lot easier than Vital. Feature-wise, it's actually really similar. The way it works is really similar. You basically click and drag stuff, but it has, so if you look here, it's on the wavetable setting. It doesn't have like that, like Vital has that wavetable editor and all that. I don't know what, I haven't really looked at this that much. It has different wavetables and you can import your own, but I haven't looked to see what the wavetable editor is and all that, how that works, if it even has one. So, wavetable, it's got different views. So I don't know if it has like the editor on there, on here. But yeah, it has like different, actually I might just try loading up a couple. Here's one. That one's cool. Kind of like a electric piano sound. Oh, that's kind of crazy. Oh, that's cool. It sounds like a guitar a little bit. I'm a sucker for those kind of timbres. Oh, that's cool. I mean, just in terms of like how many features and all that, I mean, it definitely has more. So, I mean, if you look, it's not just a wavetable. I mean, it has a sampler too. But as you can see, the sampler is a little more sophisticated. It has like a granular thing. I actually made a, let me go back to where I was. Maybe I like this more though. Let's do like a crazy sweep real quick. See what it sounds like. You know, it's got all the basic stuff. It's got a bunch of LFOs. It's got some interesting stuff too. Like it's got the random LFOs too. But it has this functions thing. I have no idea how this works. It's got this combinate, which I was figuring this out, and this is actually pretty awesome because you can do like, I'm sure like this functions is probably like, I don't know if this is just like another way of drawing an LFO. got LFO and envelope modes. I guess it is. But this combinate, you have different types here. And you can like, so there's remap mode. You can get different, I was doing it yesterday. I can actually just show you what I did, but I kind of want to save this, what we were doing. Save it as simple. So if I load up, I just was kind of going crazy with the sound. So here you can see I did 2 of these remaps. I can't remember what I did. So like this remap, the source is my macro 4. Okay, now I remember. So I have this macro 4 on here. So the sound, here's the sound. I don't know if it's loud enough. But I made all these macros for this. And like I wanted to put this distortion on. And that for most of the knob, I just wanted the distortion. And then at the end, if you look at this little hump here, the phaser kicks in. So if you look at the effects here, the distortion is mapped to macro 4. So it's just my FXA3, that's just my distortion right here. FXA. A. What's it saying B to A? Shouldn't it be the other way? Yeah, it should. Why did I make it opposite? Oh, I think I did. Oh, anyway. So, yeah, the macro is set to this distortion. So you can see the knob, like, moving with the knob. And then once it gets to this point, the this phaser kicks in. So pretty much no phaser. And then it starts to kick in, and then it goes like all the way. So you can do like you can tweak the knob. And then I did that on this one too for some reason. I don't know why. Why did I do that one? I did a similar thing on this one. Oh yeah, because I put a sub on here. And I was just getting annoyed that the sub wasn't kicking in like until the knob was like here. Like you couldn't even hear it. So I just set it up so that it would kick in really early and be audible. Like as soon as you engage the knob. Because it's annoying when you have to turn it halfway up just to even notice it. So yeah, in terms of features, I mean, it's feature rich. It has, it's got all these effects in there. You know, I've barely even played with it. I don't really even. It's got all these effects. It's got like the similar, like that OTT style multiband compressor that's in Vital, which is cool. It has a lot in common with Vital. So I feel like I kind of learned a bit about this just from playing with Vital. It's got bit crush, distortion, different delays. a pitch shift delay, which is interesting. I don't know that I'm gonna find much use for it. It's almost like a pro version of Vital. I mean, in a way, yeah. I mean, Vital definitely like has awesome sounds, and it sounds different, at least so far, in my opinion. They definitely have like a different character. I think I'm gonna start going back to Vital more just when I'm adding layers to stuff. But I think for like just having a sound to just sit down and noodle around with, I'm gonna get a lot more out of Pigments. Because it just seems better at making just like pleasing, simple sounds. I can also do like really crazy shit too, so. But you don't have to do, it's not just wavetables though. It's got 4 different engines. So it's got the wavetable, but like this sound, I was just messing with the analog stuff. So this is just an analog sound. So, you know, Vital is just wavetables. And then the sampler has this granular. So I came up with a this. I think the what is that new tonality thing? This sound, I went on and did a 22 Edo sound on new tonality, and then I uploaded it. There's that program we were looking at. I'm pretty sure it was you and Jim Green, I believe. We're in the chat, and so I uploaded that sample. I think we can hear the sample. Maybe not. Anyway, I have the sample right here. Oh, that's loud. Sorry about that. So this is the sample, and I loaded that in here and just did some granular synthesis stuff to it. It's like key tracked, of course, too, and has like you know, envelopes and all that on there. So the granular is off right now, and then with it on. That sounds pretty cool with it on. And then I was playing that in 22 Edo, and it was sounding pretty cool. But yeah, I didn't even go that crazy on this. This one, it's just, and I think there's a way to look at like the matrix and all that, the mod matrix and all that. But yeah, I'm really not that familiar with it yet. And it has MPE support, which is good for the instrument. So for instance, when you switch it to MPE mode, it automatically turns the y-axis on this to a macro 1, which is really cool. And it's better than when you have it off, because it just goes to the filter. It's actually kind of annoying. I'm sure there's a way to tweak that. Oh man, I'm kind of getting tired now. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with this, with Pigments. It's been. I have 2 things named Simple. That's annoying. I just want the release to be longer. Maybe give it a little. Oh, I should do this. That's not gonna work. Is there a way to make that work? Does that work? I don't think it does. No. Well, I can route this to this. It's not what I want though. I just want the opposite of that. I'm gonna route this to the release. Go the opposite. I wonder if there's a way, maybe with the functions or something. Like if you hold the note longer, the release gets longer. I wonder if there's a way to do that. Huh. Let's try this. Source. That's not gonna work. Wait. Oh, maybe this is all I have to do. trying to get it where if I hold it out longer, the release actually extends. Let's try this. I don't know if this is gonna work. But let's try it. What was that one? Number 3. That didn't work. Yeah. I'm getting I'm losing my focus. But yeah, I think I'm about to go. I've been streaming for a long time anyway. I need to eat something. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for popping in, Romeos, and everybody else who came by today and chatted. Equally Divided Mind, Maily. Yeah, I have not been streaming at this time lately, and I do kind of miss it. I think this is probably, it's definitely, I get a lot more interaction. I don't expect to get people showing up every single time I stream, but just overall, since I switched times, it's just been less. So I'm considering going back to streaming around this time more regularly. So I might. But anyway, I should be back in 2 days. 2 days. So yeah, alright. It'd be more convenient for you, yeah. No, yeah. I don't know. I tried the other time for like a week. Maybe it's even been 2 weeks, actually. It's been close to 2 weeks. And I don't know. I've gotten much less I think I've had probably more people just show up, but like just relevant viewers, like people like you and Equally Divided Mind and Melee, etc., who actually are interested in this stuff and who will actually stick around and kind of leave the stream running and kind of chat and stuff. That's been happening more around this time. Like Jim Green has been on earlier. School ends in a week. You catch streams in the morning. That'll be your morning as well. Yeah, I mean, it's also the thing where like, so for me, I've been like right now it's almost 6 o'clock in the morning Eastern, which for me is fine. That's my schedule anyway. I'm usually going to bed around now. If I switch to 10 Eastern, obviously more people like in my part of the world are awake, but I don't know that matters, because what time are those people going to be watching they're going to be watching Crunchyroll and Twitch streams, and I don't know how much it matters. I kind of think just because people have been showing up when I stream at what's for me 3 o'clock in the morning, maybe I should just stick with that. Because like any engagement is better than none. I mean, I don't know that I do it for the engagement, but just on a personal level, it's way more fun for me when people are actually hanging out and chatting and giving me ideas and stuff. Because when there's nothing happening in the chat, it's just it's like I'm doing what I normally would do, but there is just an added layer of awkwardness because I keep staring at the viewer count and going, oh, nobody's watching. Or someone will pop in for a second and I'm just like, they're about to leave. So it just like makes me feel slightly more embarrassed about what I would normally be doing. Which is fine. I can live with that. I'm a musician. I put myself in embarrassing situations pretty regularly. You'd feel weird on camera talking to no one. I feel weird about how not weird I feel about it, if that makes any sense. So I guess I do feel weird, but if I'm in a talkative mode, I'll just think about like who might be watching it later, which is maybe no one, but I'll just think, oh, maybe someone's gonna watch this later, so I'll just explain what I'm doing. And then if I'm not really in the mood to talk, it's kind of, I guess, fine. But yeah, it is weird. It's definitely better when people are watching. But I'm not discouraged enough by nobody watching to stop doing it. Because I think about it like this, like how many, there's not enough resources for this type of thing. And a lot of people are putting out very like specific videos about how to do this, that, or the other. But I have so many I've had so many questions. Like I don't know. I just think I would love to see so and so do what I'm doing right now, and just like know. Like there's so many people who have more experience and knowledge in this, and I wish I could just watch them just do their regular thing and just kind of just pick up on things through osmosis. And I haven't really seen that. I've seen a little bit of it, but it's mostly probably more people like me who are kind of more novices. You can't start streaming for the first time expecting someone to be there 24/7. No, yeah, of course not. But at the same time, I think, at least for me, I've had a better experience overall streaming at this time. I tried doing like 10 my time for 10 Eastern PM, and it's just not, I don't know. I could keep doing it for weeks on end, months, whatever, and just see if it would pick up. But part of me is like, well, the difference between 0 viewers and 1 or 2 viewers on a regular basis sounds like not a big deal, but the stream just has the experience for me is totally different when people are actually on. It's probably a lot better to watch too when there's some interaction. Unless you really, I don't know. I've done a lot of jams too. I don't know if anyone's going to go back and listen to any of these. So we'll see how it goes. But I just think like I would like to see this kind of content. I really like streaming. I really like watching gamers stream, and I've learned a lot just by watching them do that. And I've thought like, well, how can I apply that to my own life? That would just be, I just make music all the time. So I don't expect it to ever get popular like watching a game. I don't think this sort of thing is as entertaining. I think it's more educational, really. Probably how most people would want to consume it. It's entertaining sometimes, but more like with the jams and stuff. But I don't know. I'm just doing it because I would like to see it. I would like for this sort of thing to exist. you're not much of a stream viewer usually, but this is different since you actually get interactions from it. Yeah, I mean, in my experience, the thing about streaming that makes it great is that it's interactive. Obviously, you get less of that when it's a really big streamer. But yeah, I mean, that's just another added benefit. Like this, not in a sea of a thousand chatters. Yeah. No, that's a big benefit of this. I agree. I'm like, it's a way for people who are interested in microtonal music to connect and kind of learn stuff. And I'm learning a lot just from people suggesting I try different things. I mean, I've learned a lot from you. I mean, the whole instrument thing has definitely that was your suggestion. And then I think you were even like talking about Porcupine and stuff when I was like one of my first streams. You're definitely I don't know if you might have been like the first person to actually come in and start talking. You're definitely like one of the first. But I think it was you I was talking to was when I was doing Nautilus, I think, but you were like, oh, you should try Porcupine. Yeah, I think you have been here since day one, yeah. Because, I don't know. Like, now this instrument is set up in Porcupine. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I don't know that I would have gotten there in the same way, you know. But definitely the interaction, like, it's a two-way street. Like, I get more out of this from, exactly, yeah, you mentioned Porcupine not even knowing that Nautilus was a superset. I didn't know it was either. And then it just sort of worked out that way. But yeah, Nautilus is a superset, and yeah, it's such a good word. Superset. And I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Just worked out nicely like that. So anyway, but yeah, I appreciate your contributions and just sharing all that information. And yeah, I don't know. But point being, though, like I think I might do this regardless, just because I want to see it, and it's not that hard to do. It's like, it's the sort of thing where it's like I'm gonna be doing it anyway. Like, I'm gonna be sitting here noodling around with this stuff, so it takes me a couple minutes to set up the stream, so I can either stream it or I can do it by myself. And I still do it off stream too, because my focus is a little better probably. But if I'm streaming it, at least there's the potential to share it. And I just imagine like someone might want to get involved in microtonal music and making it, and it's so overwhelming. I think it's just like, how do you get a glimpse of what the process of learning it might be like? And just by streaming it, you just get some insight into that. I'm probably not the best person to even do it, but I know I'm willing to do it, and I'll do it with some regularity. So if that ends up being a resource for people, then I will be glad to have made that contribution. Even if I like somehow influence people better at this to do it, I would think that would be a good thing, because there's so many like, I know like Sevish has done some live streams and stuff, or at least one. I've seen that video where he does the Zen timbre stuff, But I don't know. It's not like a day in the life. That's what I want to see, because that's what you get on like Twitch and stuff. You kind of like, if you watch like speedrunners on there, they'll like practice on stream and stuff, and it's like those are not usually the most popular streams. But I've sat there and watched before, and it's like, man, this is like so much like making music. It just got me thinking, like, why don't I just stream myself making, like, I could even like stream practicing piano and stuff. It'd be annoying to set up, but like maybe someone would watch it. I don't know. Like, it's just weird that I watch someone practice speedrunning. Like, not doing, like, doing the runs, of course people would want to watch that, but like the practice, it's just strange. It's just strange what I find myself actually being interested by. Anyway, but yeah, I kind of want to come back to this later time, so maybe I'll start streaming later again. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. I need to eat something. But yeah, anyway, nice chatting with you again, and have a good one. Be back in a couple days.